Hello and welcome to another episode of The X-Files. I am your host, Hank Friedman. Very happy to be here tonight despite the fact that, once again, I do not have a guest. I tried very hard. I promised that on The X-Files every time I will have an ex-girlfriend, but one by one they've said no. One has said yes but has been unavailable, and this week she's out in the desert. So it's like she couldn't get further away from being interviewed. But I, as always, make do. I've made do before, and I can make do right now for you. And I do this show not to torture the ex-girlfriends. If any of them are watching this right now, and I'm not mad at them. It's just I want to get answers from them. What did I do wrong? I want to let them know what they did wrong if they blame me for the breakup. One of them I know did watch it, or a friend of theirs watched it and asked me to not name her 5 times like I did last time. So I promised her that I wouldn't, and I will only name her 4 times tops. And that's my promise to her and to you. So, and her name is so that's one. So tonight, in lieu of a guest, even though we're all ready to go, for a guest, in lieu of that, I'm going to teach you about another benefit of being free of the shackles of being in a relationship, which is to say that if you are in a serious relationship, chances are you'll see your significant other if you live in the same town every day, every other day, every 3 days minimum. And that means that you can't really be yourself. So what I like to do is, it's not that I'm not dating right now, it's that I can go a full week just staying at home alone, ordering in food, hanging out with my dog, and not having to deal with anybody just judging me. So whereas if I was in a relationship, I would always dress very nicely. I would try to be a gentleman. But now that I really just live on my own and am not beholden to anybody, and I'm free of the shackles of relationship, I have a different way of dressing. So here I will show you. It's an example of what you could do to make yourself happy and comfortable in your single life. So. You don't need to wear a fancy suit and tie. You could just sort of live comfortably. And my idea of comfort is wearing clothes that just feel good. And some of the clothes that have the best cut out there is the Big Dogs shirt. So I brought several Big Dog shirts here today to choose from, because really I have one for each day of the week almost. And I'm going to, this is the Bark Awakens, that's the newest one. And we have here Hasta La Vista Bin Laden, which is very political, and there's a lot of political stuff going on. And right here we have Casa Barca, that's a classic. This is my new favorite. I just got this in 2 days ago. And Dog Trick, which is a classic. But right now, I think I'm gonna go with Dog Trick because that's the one I'm holding. And another benefit is that you don't need to choose what you watch on TV. So I'm planning on the rest of the weekend to have a House of Cards marathon. I know not everybody likes that show, but I do, and I really like this new season. I think it's very exciting. So, and I'm not going to wear these pants because these are tight jeans, and you don't want the circulation to get cut off. I eventually want to have a wife, and these are some pajama bottoms that my mother bought me for Christmas, but really Hanukkah. I think she gave it to me on Christmas, but anyway, they're kind of inappropriate. She didn't read them. There's little puns on here, little cute puns like I'm a keeper, and it shows a fish. Very hard to read. Wood good. And there's one more that's crazy on here. Oh yeah. Let me show you my bear skin, and that's for my mother. So what I will do for the rest of the weekend, being single, is just get into my jammies, and I will just sit back, have a drink, and watch TV. I feel like I could be even more comfortable. It's kind of hot outside. Probably just, these aren't really fitting right. The pockets are too thick. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. Still kind of hot though. One sec. And this, my friends, is the life, the single life that all of you could have. I'm not saying you should break up with somebody. It's like a therapist saying like, oh, this guy's not treating me right. It's like they can't say, oh, you should break up with them. They have to say, what do you feel like? And I think right now, I feel like just living free and dying old and alone. This has been another episode of The X-Files. I'm your host, Hank Friedman, and thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. I know I will. Watching House of Cards Season 4 on Netflix. Good night.